Hello, welcome back to our West Bromwich Albion career mode. We're on the PlayStation 5. We're now on episode number 5 here, but as you can see we start today's episode off. Greedy T and Ghana are going to be out just for 5 days, but yeah, it's all an injury, so he might miss the next game, I don't know about the timing. But as you can see we have no money to sign anybody on our scouting update, which is disappointing, so I'm just going to scout them further and hope they don't get picked up until whenever our next transfer window is, a month's time, yeah. Anyway, this Rory Wallace kid looks good, but as you can see, we can't pick him up. And just to look at our academy there, Ian Wilkie's still low overall. I'm going to need to change his position, probably, for him to be any good. Riley Finlay and Jackson Woodward still the best prospects, and as you can see, we can promote Jackson Woodward. Here he is, potential to be special. Get in there. Yes, this is definitely our best prospect. He looks absolutely brilliant, and hopefully he's going to, in the coming years, be integrated into our starting lineup and become a real club legend, hopefully. That's obviously best case scenario, but you never know. Anyway, first game of today's episode, Leeds United did very well in real life under Bielsa, the tactical mastermind. Got a very good side here. Rodrigo and Rafinha are going to be very hard to keep quiet. Yeah, but I mean, hopefully we can just get the win here, or at least the point. That would be nice. We're giving Jackson Woodward his debut, obviously, in this game. Want to see what he can do, a little test. I do like to do that with my youth players, unless I'm promoting like a ton of them at once. I don't want to jeopardise our hopes of whatever we're going for. But yeah, so Woodward's going to start, and early on, well, not really early on actually, but 10 minutes before half time, Rafinha got the ball played into him right in the box, fourth post. Sam Johnson couldn't really do anything there, and Leeds go 1-0 up. And just before the hour mark, Carlin Grant played it to Nketiah, nice turn, goes to Pereira and puts it in the back of the net, slams it home past Ilian Meslier. How do you say that? Meslier? I don't know. We'll go with Meslier just now, even though I'm like 100% sure that's incorrect. Anyway, Pereira's third goal of the season so far, been one of our outstanding players. And in the 85th minute, oh, the scenes, as Leeds go and grab their winner. That is not good for us. Anyway, Wabi Kazri, I believe formerly of, who was it? A team in France. Formerly of a team in France, Wabi Kazri gives Leeds the winner. Sunderland, I did get it. But yeah, not heard that name in a while, Kazri. And yeah, he lose the points at Leeds. Jackson Woodward looked promising, alright. Nothing to write home about for a debut, but not too bad either. So, all in all, yeah, it wasn't a bad game, but I mean, they took the chance as well. We didn't create enough. Anyway, next game of today's episode, shorter one today. Well, that's because there's not much going on apart from the games, really. I believe it is January transfer window next episode though, so stay tuned for that, which is will be uploaded Wednesday, I believe. If everything goes to plan at least. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, our next game in today's episode, we've got Gvardiol Frimpong starting, Sawyers and Kirill Despodov on the left. And we are going to be facing Everton at home. They've got a rotated side, it looks like. Because I don't know half these players. John, I know Branthwaite, I don't know Banning Ganeem. But yeah, he's starting for Everton. Could be okay unless he's like a Davy Klaassen type player. Anyway, Everton at home, sorry Davy. Yeah, Grant gets rolled through and finishes rather easily. Him and Nketiah are the dream duo, the dynamic duo. Yeah, they're very good. I think Nketiah was better than Josh King, although I do regret spending £20 million on him. I mean, I'm glad that it worked out in the end that we got Nketiah, despite me turning the board's finances into a pile of mashed potato. And Everton would grab an equaliser though, all this coming in the first 30 minutes, half an hour, whatever. And as you can see, Eddie Nketiah did pick up a knock. Decided to substitute him for Callum Robinson, just want to stay safe. And a lovely ball in there from, was that Brian Mbuebo? Who was that? And a good header there from Carling Grant. But a lovely ball in, yeah. I think it was Mbuebo or Desperov. But yeah, that's besides the point. And here's Mbuebo running down the line. Plays in Callum Robinson, goes for the scissor kick volley. But unlucky to have that block. That would have been a contender for goal of the season, for sure. Yeah, Carling Grant grabs another brace. Like, how many braces has he scored this season? It's ridiculous how good he's doing. 12 goals in the league and we're not even in January. I mean, he's been brilliant. And once again, the media asking me why I'm leaving out Kieran Gibbs, because he's third choice, thank you very much. But yeah, a good win, a good 3 points, and we're doing very well so far. Coming into January strong. I don't think we're going to buy any players though. I mean, you look at our finances, we will need to sell players. But yeah, Nketiah has just picked up a little knock there. Yeah, should be alright. No big deal. And we did agree a loan for Stanley Cole, our youth prospect. I mean, if we are going to give game time to one of our two prospects, it's going to be Jackson Woodward. And even then, I'd rather loan him out and get him a lot of quality game time, because he'll grow a lot more away from home, I think. Anyway, next game up. Yeah, Kieran Gibbs, we are going to give a start to. Quite the media, going on about it. Jackson Woodward starting in place of injured Grady Diangana. Once again. It's Aston Villa away from home. I think I forgot to say that. I don't know. Who cares? Yeah, going in there early on, and we did almost get a goal. Good save though. And Villa would get very close to getting a goal. I can't think just now. I don't know why. A lovely save there from Sam Johnson, and that's how the game would finish. 0-0. Tom Heaton getting man of the match. Yeah, that kind of shows you what happened then with us for Sam Johnson. Brilliant. You do love to see it. It was glad to see Nketiah back in action, considering he missed a total of 0 games. Thank you very much, you smart Alec. And yeah, I mean, I take a point. It's Villa. We're safe from relegation. Europe's unrealistic. We are a very mid-table side, but oh no, that is not nice. Matheus Pereira out for 4 weeks with a hyperextended knee. One of the rarer injuries in the game, that's for sure, probably because it has the word hyperextended. Makes people think it's quite flashy and, cool. It's probably not. I assume I've never had a hyperextended knee, I know that for sure. Anyway, next game. Brighton, who have made some good signings. Pau Torres at the back, he's solid. And Alexander Mitrovic, a known goal scorer, partnering a very angry Neil Maupay up front. And Grady Diangana back inside for his first time, and they gave Raheem Harper his first ever game for the club. That's right, he's so far down the pecking order. Yeah, I think it is it's certainly his first Premier League game. Well, Matheus is injured. Hopefully he can do something. I mean, look at that header there though from Eddie Nketiah. Brilliant save from, was that Matt Ryan in goal? I'm assuming it is. And Brian Mbuebo almost scoring a wonderful volley. And yeah, another brilliant save from who is most likely Matt Ryan. And Mbuebo going down the line again. He was having a brilliant game out there today. Went very close to scoring too. And yeah, this would be a lovely ball in from Nketiah. Carling Grant across the body. This one he couldn't keep out. I mean, I doubt most keepers at least would not be able to keep that out. Carling Grant grabs another goal, 14th of the season now, and we win the game, 1-0. Lovely, solid effort from the lads. We're doing good today's episode, I think. Solid little run. Is that, what's that, 3 games unbeaten in a row now? I can't remember. We lost to Leeds. Anyway, at least 2 games unbeaten anyway. Callum Robinson now has completed his development plan with, I forgot what one it was, I wasn't looking. He's now on 5-star skill moves. You do love to see it, don't you? And now, the biggest tests so far in today's episode. Manchester United at the Hawthorns. And yes, I did rotate because I had to rest players for our next game, and I went into this with the mindset that we had already lost. So yeah, very rotated team. Austin and Robinson, the sort of the B team up front. Not the B team. What's the word? I don't know. Who cares? Manchester United. Yeah, they've sent Angel Correa. Edinson Cavani, one of the world's best goal scorers, certainly the best of the last decade. Up front for them. So yeah, this is going to be a real test. Marcus Rashford, Pogba, Alex Telles, what a side this is. And yeah, this was not a fun experience. I don't know what I was doing here with the defence. I just sort of stood still and let Pogba do his ball rolls. I thought he wasn't going to score. Yeah, he did. So that's a loss. And as you can see, we do have a player down injured, which I just kind of ignored because we kind of had to defend here. Rashford played it into Cavani. Tackle just very lucky. I mean, yeah, we were unlucky in this game, and we were also ripped apart. The tackle falls straight to Correa, back into Cavani, easy goal. And the injury was, thank God, Matt Phillips. Sorry, Matt. I mean, you're not exactly first choice. He's our fourth choice winger. I mean, I would play Jackson Woodward ahead of him, so let's call it fifth choice. Yeah, that's just, I mean, it's probably the best case scenario. If someone was to get injured, it would be Matt Phillips. We have able replacements, and before the first half was over, Pogba would grab his double, both of his goals from the season coming in this game. 3-0 to the Red Devils. And just on the hour mark, Carlin Grant into Callum Robinson, fires it into the net, and we do get a goal back. Callum, the former Sheffield United man, grabbing his first Premier League goal of the season. I believe he has. Yeah, he did score in the cup, didn't he? So I think that's his second goal of the season. Although limited game time, it's not like he's having an awful season. He's not going to make it into the starting 11 that I am sure of. But yeah, I mean, he's a good replacement for now. Yeah, he's not like he's old. He's approaching his peak. I think 26 years old. But you know, he'll still grow. I mean, 5-star skill moves, you know, that's something everybody loves to see. And yeah, Matt Phillips out for 2 months, which is not great. We do finish the episode off in 8th, just outside the European spots, but yeah, the sliders do get harder as the series goes on, spoiler alert. And in the drop zone there is Fulham, Brighton, Sheffield United, doing actually better than in real life. Carlin Grant, top scorer. And you know, that's going to do it for today's episode. If you did enjoy it, please like and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next episode, which is going to be coming out Wednesday, if things go according to plan. Yeah, tough episode tomorrow, Liverpool. Anyway, yeah, so enough of me rambling on, that's it. Bye.